Solve the second order differential minus 4y is equal to 4e to the 2x, given that the first derivative is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, and y is equal to 0. So here we're given a second order differential equation, but we're given some boundary conditions. So this is type a times the second derivative plus b times the first derivative plus c times y is equal to some function of x. So y will be equal to the complementary function plus the particular integral. So the complementary function, we say let y be equal to e to the mx. Differentiate that, we get me to the mx. And if we take the second derivative, we're going to get m squared e to the mx. So if we substitute into the second derivative minus 4 times y is equal to 0, remember for the complementary function we consider this bit here to be 0, we're going to get m squared e to the mx minus 4e to the mx is equal to 0. E to the mx is a common factor, so that can come out, and we're left with m squared minus 4 is equal to 0. But e to the mx is always positive, and therefore m squared minus 4 is equal to 0. This is called the auxiliary equation. And then m minus 2, m plus 2 is equal to 0, so m could be equal to 2 or m is equal to minus 2. The complementary function will be y is equal to ae to the 2x plus be to the minus 2x. So now what we've got to do is find the particular integral that we need to add to that. Point out that a and b are arbitrary constants, and we're probably going to be able to calculate these using these boundary conditions. So the particular integral for this particular differential equation cannot be lambda times e to the x, because this is part of the complementary function. So we have to try now y is equal to x e to the 2x. So we'll multiply this by x, because this cannot be if not x squared. So we get dy by dx is equal to lambda, and now we have to differentiate this using the product rule. So we get x times 2e to the 2x plus e to the 2x times the differential of x, which is 1. Tidying that up a little bit, we're going to get 2 lambda x e to the 2x plus lambda e to the 2x. We now have to differentiate again, so we'll take the 2 out, and this lambda x e to the 2x is the same as y, so we just need to write this down again, because that's the differential of the first bit using the product rule, and then we can just differentiate this straight away. We're going to get 2 lambda e to the 2x. Multiplying out the bracket, we get 4 lambda x e to the 2x plus 2 lambda e to the 2x plus 2 lambda e to the 2x. These two can be added together. So you get 4 lambda x e to the 2x plus 4 lambda e to the 2x. So if we substitute into our differential equation, which is the second derivative minus 4y is equal to 4e to the 2x. So we got all of that minus 4 times all of this, and that has to be equal to 4e to the 2x. So we've got 4 here and minus 4 here, so those two will cancel each other out. So we're just going to get 4 lambda e to the 2x is equal to 4e to the 2x. Therefore, equating the coefficients, we can very easily see that lambda has to be equal to 1. So our particular integral will be y is equal to, remember the particular integral, we're going to try that. So lambda is 1, so it's going to be x e to the 2x. So our total differential equation solution, y is equal to complementary function plus the particular integral. So it's going to be y a e to the 2x plus b e to the minus 2x plus our particular integral, which is x e to the 2x. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, so we'll just substitute that in. We get 0 is equal to ae to the 2 times 0 plus be to the minus 2 times 0 plus 0 e to the 2 times 0. Well, that's 0. E to the 0 is actually equal to 1, so we're just going to get a from there. And again, e to the 0 will be 1, so we're just going to get that 0 is equal to a plus b. We'll now differentiate that. So dy by dx is 2a e to the 2x plus 2 minus 2b e to the minus 2x. Differentiating this using the product rule, we're going to get 2x e to the 2x, so we're going to get x times 2e to the 2x, which becomes 2x e to the 2x, plus e to the 2x, and the differential of x is 1. I haven't written it in this time. So when x is 0, dy by dx is equal to 0. So we're going to have dy by dx is equal to, rather than writing dy by dx, it's better equal to write in here 0 is equal to 2a e to the 2 times 0 plus 2 times b e to the minus 2 times 0 plus 2 times 0 e to the 2 times 0 plus e to the 2 to the 0. Well, this one here is 0 because 0 times anything is 0. So here we're going to get 2a because e to the 0 is 1. And here we're going to get minus 2b. And here we're going to get a 1 at the end. So we got that. Zero is equal to 2a minus 2b plus 1, which means that 2a minus 2b must be equal to minus 1. So we now got two equations, this one and this one, so we can now solve them simultaneously. So solving simultaneously, if we multiply the top one by 2, we're going to get 2a plus 2b is equal to 0. 2a minus 2b is equal to minus 1. If we add those, we're going to get that 4a is equal to minus 1. A is going to be minus 1/4. And then from 1, it's very easy to see that b has to be equal to 1/4, because minus 1/4 plus 1/4 gives you 0. The required solution will be, well, a was minus 1/4 and it was a e to the 2x, so y will be minus 1/4 e to the 2x. B is 1/4, so it's going to be plus 1/4 e to the minus 2x, plus my particular integral, which was x e to the 2x. So this has been a video to show you how to solve a second order differential equation with some boundary conditions. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.